need love too. Yeah, girls need love too. Girls need love. Let me tell you something. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love too. Girls need love. So what's a girl to do? She needs love. Girls need love too. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have you breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you get right. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. We don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love.
All right, let's go into it. Thank you to the choir. Thank you to the choir. Thank you to the choir. Whoo, child, there's a new position open, honey, and the people are talking about they took a sabbatical, child. They talking about they took a sabbatical, child. Oh, now it's a sabbatical. Child, I want y'all to get up into his live stream that he had earlier today, honey. Girl, he was over there trying to bait Tommy Castro, everybody to come on up and hit that link, honey. Yes, honey, he was up there trying to get people to hit that link, child. And after about 45 minutes, then Vivian, she bring her bald headed ass on up there in her car, pointing her finger with all them damn rolls. Vivian, turn that camera off. Vivian, turn that camera off. Okay. Bitch, y'all over there looking like twins, honey. Vivian looking like Jay Wilson before he had that surgery. Okay. Let's clock that T. Okay. Listen here. It was the conversations about the church and, how it's all about money in the church. See, if you let a person talk, they will show you who they are. Ladies and gentlemen, if you let listen, the word of the day is let people talk. They're gonna show you who they are. Okay, that is the word of the day, honey. That is the word of the day. Can we hear the choir right quick and we'll get back into our commentary? All right. Thank you, choir. Thank you, choir. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's yell. Yes. Okay. If you can type yes in the chat, honey, type yes in the chat. Now, listen here. We got some exclusive information for y'all. We did some investigative work, honey. We are out here investigating the crooked pastor that likes to take jobs. Okay, come on, y'all. Can we say jobs? He likes to take jobs. And he said that if the pastor gets out of line with him, he's going to quit. No, if the pastor had to get out of line with you, that means that you weren't doing what you was supposed to do. Did you not understand the objective? Did you not know that Sister Shirley was gonna hit that high note, baby? We need you to take that organ up when Sister Shirley hits that high note because he wants the congregation to feel it. Okay. Now, you want to say that you have all these credentials, honey, but you're not staying on these jobs. Okay. You're not even making it out of the probationary period, child. That's what it's given. You're not making it out of the probationary period. You know what I'm saying? And see, I'm just gonna tell you like this because you know what I'm saying. I grew up in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I know about a little bit of scammer. Okay, cause the girl that was scamming, she was from Florida. Clock that T. Clock that T, honey. Honey, they can get a degree together, honey, and they can get you on the job within a week, honey. Come on now. I know people out here that got little side businesses where they will fill the application out for you. They will fill the application out for you, honey, and they will get you that job. Honey, I know some nurses and some CNAs that then went out there and bought certifications. We done seen it on the news where the dental hygienist that was supposed to be giving veneers that got locked up in Atlanta. There is no veneer tech. There is no there is no reason why somebody who is not a dentist putting veneers on anybody, going up in somebody's mouth. Okay. Now let's get up into it because we got some receipts. Oh, baby, we got some receipts. Get into this.
Musician. I don't know how y'all do that. Because I'm telling you, if a church or a pastor gets close and smart with me, I'm out.
Oh, if a pastor crosses him or get out of line with him, that ain't your church, sir. That is not your church. And see, that's why you can't keep a job because you want to go into people's domains and try to set your own rules up. Like you come on here and do, like you want to come on here and play this whole innocent role. But what you would do is you will hype Tommy, you will hype Castro up, and you will sit there and you will watch them fight and you will sit back, be rubbing your feet. You know what? Getting off. Getting off to the madness, getting off to the chaos and confusion that you started. If you if you are so intelligent and you know that Tommy says that you are a trigger for him when it comes to Castro, why wouldn't you back up, Mister 6 Degrees, Mister I got it all together? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because you're still out here not taking no accountability. You think that things are just going to pass over. No, I'm going to make sure everybody knows what you have been out here doing. You have been influencing these young men to get into it. And now that they are in court, now you want to distance yourself. Now it's not your fault. Now it's not your fault. 99% of their fights happened on your channel. Us as content creators, we are responsible for what? Our channel. We are responsible to not go outside the guidelines. And any persons that come over, there are plenty of videos with them getting into it. And listen here, shout out to the ride and dies and lives and y'all in here, y'all are reporting this back. I want to say thank y'all so much for always sending him information, sending him who's live, sending him clips so he can go and watch it and come back on and act like he ain't seen nothing. So I want to thank y'all for that. I do. And see, I just don't understand why Jay Wilson don't go over there into the church sector and be messy. I mean, he's doing everything that the church people do. Listen, him and Vivian. Don't believe me? Take a listen.
When it comes to protection, guess what? You won't be protected. And
Clock that T. When it comes to protection in the church, ladies and gentlemen, you have a man that works in the church that does like odd jobs. And see, I'm not about playing with the Lord. Either you want to play for the Lord, because it's in your spirit and you're called to do it, or you're just there for a paycheck. Ladies and gentlemen, this individual is there for the money. He made it very clear that he will go into a pastor's church and he will go in there and he will do his own thing. And once the pastor get out of line and, want to address some things, and he's going to leave because he doesn't have any self-control. He needs anger management.
then mess around
and not paying your dues, you won't get a preacher. You'll get a part-time preacher that might come every second and fourth Sunday. And he would know about that. If you don't pay your dues, then you don't get a preacher. I thought church was a safe haven. I thought church was healing. You know what? Church isn't what it was when I was growing up. When I was growing up, church was about community. Church was about giving back. Church was about the kids. I remember going to church programs, Bible study. I remember even they would have like, during Bible study, they would put on like little competitions, like, okay, we're gonna give you guys a competition or uh a way that you could win money, and you would have to remember the Bible verses that they would give you. And I just don't recall any of my pastors being messy, gossiping and things like that. They may have done it, right? But in their private lives, they're not going to be out here on camera, rooting with the church, singing praises on Sunday and being devilish Monday through Saturday. How does that work? When are we going to wake up? Y'all are so critical of the president, of judges, and this, that, and the third. Don't y'all think y'all need to be critical of these pastors that are out here that are, demeaning the church? Putting out a bad taste for people that may want to get close to the Lord. They see this man on here acting like that. Oh, well, shit. What's the use of me changing? And I think that's why Castro and Tommy are doing what they do, because of this narcissistic pastor with all these degrees, 55 years old. And the only thing that he has to contribute to the YouTube community and the beef sector that he praises, right? This is low vibrational what he does. Then he wants to try to be high vibrational on Sunday. Make it make sense. See, when you have these titles and things like that, people hold you accountable. Those that don't hold the title, they're not in those positions, so there's no conversation for that. The reason why we're having this conversation is because you have up to 25 degrees, okay? They said you was back in school. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to have all this knowledge and wisdom. Where did the knowledge and wisdom go when you hit this platform? You were sitting up there, you had nothing to talk about because you have to sit in your misery. You have to sit in what you did. You have to sit in what you said. You have to eat those words of the non-talented people. Your talent was put to the test today. And we see that you could not stand the test of trial because Vivian had to come up. Vivian had to come over and be the savior to give you a way out. You couldn't stand in that fire on your own. See, when you go to hell, okay, it's going to be hot coals. You ain't going to be able to call Vivian. You ain't going to be able to call mama. You ain't going to be able to call daddy. You ain't going to be able to call somebody for a witness, because it's going to be between you and God. When you went and you took that oath, that is something serious. I don't play about the Lord. I don't play about the Lord. And you out here just gyrating your gay ass around these towns. Can't wait till you get to Virginia so you can see some new meat. See if you still got it. You 55 years old, sweetheart. You need to have on your compression socks with your walking shoes, bitch, and you need to be worried about your cholesterol and your diets. You worried about the wrong damn thing, Jay Wilson. Okay? I help you out. And let's take this back for the girls that forgot. There have been plenty of content creators that he claimed that he helped that was on his panel, but did he ever send them a cash app? No, the fuck he didn't. Did he send me one? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And the girls were mad. The girls know how tight he is with his finances. Girl, I had to put him out on blast on live television for him to send me my money. Did y'all clock that, team? So while he was saying that he was playing in my face, no, girl, I'm going to definitely, you play in my face, I'm going to hit you with the truth. You owe me some money and I called you out on live broadcast and you had no choice but to do it because the people were going to ask, where is the receipt? Did he send you your money? And you didn't want that horror story because, I mean, we already know you tight on finances. I mean, with your house, you had to get a second mortgage. No shade, but you did. You're careless with the money. But no, anything that I did was because I wanted to. Okay? It's because I wanted to. And I was a mirror. And see, this is the part that's really gonna hit him like an airbag in the face. I was a mirror to let him look in as a reflection so he could change. Be be okay with you. Accept you. Jay Wilson does not fully accept himself. He just see people was thinking, oh, she just over there, this, that, and the third. That man going through some stuff, y'all. He comes on here. This is his outlet. Do y'all not see how excited and you know when me and him would get up there and we would really be carrying on and stuff? It's because he had a hard day. I didn't have to verbally come out here and tell that man that. I didn't have to come out here and tell y'all that because when I show up for people, I show up genuinely. I show up genuinely. And see, sometimes, you know, things are loud. You know, people want applause. See, when God is using me and when I'm on the assignment, I'm very silent about it because God gets the praise. I don't. And that's what you call growth. Because I can set myself aside. I can set my wants and needs aside to show up for someone else. That's something that he cannot do. See, he's scared that if he supports me on my channel, that the people will like me and that he will lose something. And that's not the case. It's enough for everybody out here. And see why people think like that. God is preparing a table in the presence of my enemies. So y'all gonna have to see my greatness, whether if you want to or not. You gonna see my greatness, whether you want to or not. You want to know why? Because it's God's promise. I don't put my faith in no man, no matter how it looks out here, y'all. I don't. The devil has been riding my ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. Guess what? My engine locked up on my Navigator. So now we're about to have to look for a new vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And it was just all this that was coming down over me like over the weekend, right? And then I got good news. My husband checked the P.O. box. My daughter had a free ride scholarships, $325,000 worth of scholarship, a letter in the mail saying, hey, we see you, your achievements. You would be good for this. We need you to fill out this application. You got 55 top ranking colleges in the States, and we want to send you for free. Let's talk about it. This is a sector where I'm a reporter. I'm going to break things down. I'm going to call some things out so you can see it. And are you going to change that behavior? There's a lot of gatekeeping. What are you gatekeeping for? Did God gatekeep you? See, people, they get a little bit of power and it go to their head. You're not in control because guess what? When we put on our pants in the morning, we both go one at a time. So I don't have to come out here and prove this and prove that. I come on here, I give the entertainment. You guys are entertained. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I've entertained and I've given more support to this sector than these old B sectors have given to each other. I'm talking about current day. When you talk about these OGs getting lit up, everybody's just sitting to the side like some slaves just watching out the window. I don't get my blessings from man. You know, if God works through man, if God puts it on somebody's heart to help me, yes, you know. But ladies and gentlemen, don't put your faith in men. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Surrender to the higher, to the higher power. Don't submit to man. Get out there and ground yourselves. Get into some grass. The only thing they know how to do is talk about the past, get out of the past. Some people be stuck in the past, y'all. And sometimes people just got to get out the past. Get out the past. Let it go. It's over. It's done. It's nothing that you can do about it. Where are the changes? See what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm not always on here. You know, I have a family. It's around school time. I'm taking time with my children like some of these parents should be doing online. Spend more time online than with their kids. What type of foods do your kids like? What type of grades are they making? What are their classes for this year? You know, are they ready to go back to school? Mine is, baby, they ready. They said, you know, being, you know, the social, they have friends, they want to meet back up. They got some my middle child, she took out of band to get some more credits. So she won't be doing band this year, but my youngest baby is doing track and field this year, well, cross country. And then my oldest is getting ready to go to college for free. Go to college for free. So my priorities and your priorities are not going to be the same. Call me what you want, but nigga, just don't call me collect. Okay? So yeah, our priorities and our goals and stuff, they're different. You know, my goal is to be better than my parents. How about that? Black people, y'all should know what that means. My goal is to be better than what my parents was to me. And today is my big baby's birthday. So it's just a lot of greatness. It's a lot to celebrate, you know? But coming on here, acting like you're more than, you know, oh, you know, I'm the Joneses, you know, this, that. I ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses. And guess what? I ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses. And I didn't say that I had it all together. I sure didn't. I didn't say I had it all together. I said I'm making strides every day. All right. So I done gave about 20 minutes. I go ahead and drop the link. It's the open panel, y'all. It's the open panel. Hit the link. Yes. Let's get on up in here. Let's get on up in here. All right, come on up if you want to sound off on the topic. The topic is there's a position open. Okay. And the position is accountability. Who want the position of accountability? And we all grown on here. I want to see some more accountability. Let's start asking those tough questions because not asking the tough questions is why we're here today. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. Why wouldn't you say nothing? Why wouldn't you say nothing? Hey,
Hey,
bestie.
Hey, backstage. Oh, I'm loving the
Oh,
commentaries. How you doing? I am doing lovely. I
yes.
cannot complain.
Yes, I'm amazing, child. I'm just up here and I'm like, once I got myself settled and stuff, I'm like, let me take a
Yeah.
moment to address, some things. And,
Mm,
I had already pulled back from the beef sector. This is the thing. I'd already pulled back. So y'all hadn't seen me on Jay Wilson's like I would normally be. Y'all hadn't seen
uh,
me just really out in the streets. I've been over here doing my own thing. I did my competition, my challenge. Um,
mm,
and that was a great turnout. You know what? My competition
mm.
had more traction than Pizarro's 9K celebration.
Really interesting. I
Hmm.
see we both are on one. You were in my chat. I see we both on one today. On one
Okay, Miami.
of reality, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't know that. That's pretty awesome.
Hmm.
That is awesome, Tulsa.
But
I
the
always
reason why I
told
bring
you
that
that you're
up,
entertaining. You're entertaining. I told you
yeah.
that.
And what's her name? TG. Child, ever since
Yeah.
we did my competition, she can't take that mask off. And see, my thing was to
Mm,
get in there and everybody find they sexy. Find your
right.
sexy. Find
Right.
your confidence. Like
Mm-hmm.
be beautiful, feel beautiful. When you feel that way, then your attitude and everything it coordinates with
Uh-huh.
that. You see
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I do. Yeah,
So
I do.
people
I
will be like,
overstand.
somebody will say something nasty to me and they want me to go at them. Baby, I feel good about myself.
I can't.
Shit.
That's
I
the
don't
whole
know what
thing,
you talking about. You know what I'm
girl. I
saying?
cannot go. I can't drag these people when I'm feeling so good. I'm on cloud 39.
Like, baby, do you know that God woke me up this morning? Do you know that I got food in the refrigerator? Do you know my bills is paid? Don't you know I got my family? I got, baby, please.
Girl. But
See,
and
people,
I
they
want
be
to
getting
talk
hype
to
off
you.
the
I
wrong
was
things.
that I want to tell you something. I want to make sure you hear from me if you have any questions. In my commentary today, it was a conversation. I don't even call it commentary. In my conversation today with Bougieville, I was saying that I'm not a transgender woman. Okay, I'm not in the community, the LGBTQIA community. So when I'm looking at what I see online. And I made a key differentiator distinctions between you and Sparkles. I could see that you embody womanhood because you're a wife. I can relate. You're a mother. I can relate. So I can call you without hesitation the appropriate pronouns because that is how I visualize you.
Yeah.
You see where I'm coming from? But with Sparkles, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I think she has a lot of things that she has not come to terms with her trials and tribulations. And it shows you are more
Check
grounded
that in the back
in your
chat.
womanhood.
I got it.
Okay.
Uh, but see,
You're
this
more
is the
grounded in
thing.
your
I
womanhood.
think,
Okay.
well, I want to
Mm-hmm,
say Sparkles is trans. Sparkles
mm-hmm,
is just going through some changes in life, and Sparkles
mm-hmm.
doesn't have uh the resources. I'm
The
assuming
support system,
the
the support system, perhaps.
resources, support system,
Mm-hmm.
um, and even I want to say, uh, Sparkle has some challenges,
Yes. Yes.
and
They say cleanliness is next to godliness.
but
Okay,
when you're
and that is
depressed,
just a right. Right.
but sis,
Mm-hmm.
when you're depressed, you don't want to shave. You don't want to put on no clothes. You don't want to do your hair. You don't want to do any of that. And so I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Sparkles is lacking therapy. And I feel like if
Okay.
Sparkle was to get into therapy and really talk her issues out and look for the brighter side of the rainbow, I think
Yeah.
Sparkles could go somewhere.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I think that she can be talented. It's just all of
Oh,
these
she's very
negatives.
talented.
Yeah,
She's
they
very talented.
overshadow. Right. They overshadow her talent.
But
And she,
Sparkle wants to be liked. And until you like
mm,
yourself first, you know,
okay,
she's going to be stuck in on that rat wheel. But Sparkle wants, she seeks validation, you know, people's opinion matter about her and this, you know, like, but she
uh-huh.
has to go within, you know, she has to go
That's so
within.
true.
I used to care what people think about me. You used to think what people care about
Hmm.
you. We all was
Oh
there,
yeah,
but it's
right,
how do we get out? Let's share that with others. But, you know, it's
right,
all about being vulnerable, you know?
uh-huh. Good point. And yes, we all had those phases in our life, some more than others, some not so. Where what people say matter. I mean, and even like in your jobs, I'm sure what your boss says matter. Your
But let's take
clergy,
this
what
back.
they say matter. Right.
Let's take it back to when we were little kids. What were we told? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. Girl, words
Mm-hmm.
hurt.
Mm-hmm. And they matter. And they matter. You
And
know. And
especially who they're coming from. Let's say, you know, those words are coming from a parental figure.
uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And as I look around today and I
Mm-hmm.
say, you know, nobody's perfect first, right?
Right.
Nobody's
That's
perfect.
true.
But are we willing to change uh
Mm-hmm.
what we've been taught, the misinformation? How can we, some black people are stuck in a
Mm-hmm.
slavery mind to this day. Let
Woo!
me tell you why. Because they
Preach.
say, oh, black people can't come together. Well, you're just, that's the ritual and that's the chant that you're putting out here in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not understand that your word, your tongue is powerful? Do you
Mm-hmm.
not understand Tulsa, Oklahoma, and other areas of the United States? Black people thrived in communities
Mm-hmm.
while working together, having businesses side by side. Black people.
Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street.
So that's why, you know, when I see
So you
these
also got to
people,
look at what destroyed Black Wall Street, and I think that goes back to what you're saying with the slave mentality, because it was embedded
let me tell
in
you what it
us.
was. It was the news. Let me tell you. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why I'm the reporter. Let's wake it up. The
Oh, come
reason
on
why
now.
that happened because a story was reported wrong. A
Oh,
news outlet reported a story wrong. And that's
really?
why I'm here. That's why my investigative skills, that's why my reporting skills are so deep. I was
Mm.
in a play. Look it
Can
up.
you tell me how it was reported
It
wrong?
was
That
Dick
you got my
Rowland and
interest.
Sarah Page. Dick
Uh-huh.
Rowland and Sarah Page. I'm gonna have, I'm gonna have a lesson on
Oh,
that.
you
I'm gonna make
should.
that a show.
I'll be there, and I will promote.
But do your research right now. Is look up Sarah Page and Dick
Okay.
Rowland, Tulsa,
Write that in the
Oklahoma.
chat. Write that in the chat, please.
Hmm.
So when they pull the chat, it's there. So you'll be the perfect person to educate us on that. I mean, it's like to me, you have the presence to do so in the background.
And I've
And it's
actually
needed.
acted in a
I'm gonna be
play.
messy. I'm gonna be messy, Tulsa. I'm messy. I'm gonna be messy. But when things like this come across our table, we have to capitalize on these opportunities. Here we have not just a black
But
woman,
Dory, you
but a
already know
trans.
I move on divine timing.
Yeah,
I don't move on
whenever
my,
I'm there,
yeah.
just
But
drop
you
in my
know
comments.
what it
You
is.
know how to
It's
hit me
still
up.
there.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know how to hit me up, and I'll make sure you have the credentials. If you need anything, I'm here for that type of commentary, and I'm here for the mess. I'm here for the mess as well. I'm not going to try to pull the wool over anyone's eyes. I am messy, you know. But it comes a point in time where you're right. We all make mistakes. We can act off emotions, things of that nature. But when you have an opportunity to learn history, see, with law school, I said, you know what? You have to know where you've been in order to know where you're going. And so
Come on now.
I double majored in political science and history. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that was my undergrad. So before I even embarked on that part of my life, everything's well thought out. But we make mistakes. We make mistakes to each other on here.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm
it
I'm
becomes
I'm here to be the
conditioning.
change. Listen, I'm stepping
Hmm.
up today. I'm stepping up and I'm making my voice louder because I've been trying
Good.
to bring people together. I've been trying to support, I've been supporting everybody in this damn sector. And then the only thing they
Uh-huh.
do, they know they know, but they're intimidated. They see that I'm a
Yeah.
star and they are afraid of it, but it's enough out here for everybody.
That's see,
I
I
can't
told you that.
I can't take
That was
your
my frustration with you.
credentials away from
Right.
you, Dory. Those are your
You
credentials.
can't.
Well, your
Mm,
knowledge is in your head. I can't take that
yep.
away from you.
Absolutely correct. Correct. And my
So what
trials
am
and
I
my
taking?
tribulations. Right. My trials and my tribulations, the road, what I'm saying? What they say? Um, I feel no ways tired. He hasn't brought me this far to leave me. I
Mm,
believe in that. The Bible
absolutely.
says that words cut asunder between the joint, the marrow, and the bone. So yeah, words matters. But here's the thing. You can't take away my trials and tribulations, and you can't take away my successes,
You
no
want to
matter
know
how
why
hard
this
you
is so
try.
personal?
Why
I
is that, share?
was when my mom, I'll tell you share a story with you.
Uh-huh.
And my mom, when she was out there, she was in the Virgin Islands. She was over there dancing. She was an entertainer. And
Okay.
I was always going to church. Like we stayed with my great aunt and uncle, and I mentioned that
Uh-huh.
in my bio. Staying with my aunt and
Uh-huh.
uncle, they stayed across the street from a church, and I went to church every day, every Sunday. I would make it a
Uh-huh.
Bible school, whatever they had going on at the church, I was there. And this is a
Uh-huh.
young child, and it was instilled into me as a child. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I can
saying?
relate. I can
My
relate.
mother
Absolutely.
my mother is a daughter of a PK. I mean, my mother
Gotcha.
is a PK,
My
So,
mother's actually a preacher, ordained
mhm.
minister. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's not on me,
Mm.
it's in me,
There you go.
you
And
know.
now I understand why entertaining is in you. My mother was a model. Okay. So, it's a trickle down effect. And so now I see that you got it naturally. Because I always say, that's my frustration with you. Because I see so much talent in you and a person that I've been in the entertainment business. Okay. And for some, this is still entertainment. It's just how we, exude entertainment, how we see it.
Mhm.
I think that
I was
I
on an
love you on, mhm. I
I
was going to
was
say, I
on an
love you on
assignment.
panels.
Yeah, my
Hmm.
assignment is up, and so now I have to do what's best for me, and I've been doing that. And so I have
Hmm.
things in the backgrounds that are in the works, and people they're going to be
Hmm.
very surprised. And
Hmm.
I don't talk a lot because what am I talking for? When it
Hmm.
happens, it happens. But it's
That's
it's
right.
gonna happen.
Yeah. And newsflash, these people can't make me feel less than. It's just impossible. It's impossible. My feet alone, okay? You,
Hmm
you can never make me feel less than. It's a joke to me. It shows me them. It doesn't speak to my character at all. You follow me? And
Well, some
like
people
I
use
was,
this as therapy, girl, and so
girl, how?
yes. Some people
Okay.
this is their relief. This is away from their regular life. When they don't want to just face the music in their life, then they get to come on here
Mm,
like the
mm,
Pizarros and things like that. Cause I've noticed, the people didn't show
mm.
up for her celebration, honey. They show up for the
They
drama. They
did.
ready for the mess. And so
Oh,
it's knowing your audience. I don't want people that's gonna show up for the mess. I want people that's gonna show up for informatives, that's gonna show up for
uh-huh.
all aspects of what I give,
Oh wow.
because
They
I'm
didn't
not a
show up
one
for her. I dropped by. I just couldn't stay long enough to assess participation.
girl. It was like
Oh.
she had the she did
I'm
what
sure
she
the
did.
Nicole was there, right? Yeah. And she's 9,000 subs and counting on her own.
But listen,
Not
this is
paid
the same.
subscribers. Wow.
But listen, I want you to understand something. This is the same
Uh-huh.
woman that told people don't go out and vote. Okay, so now they didn't go out and vote, but look at everything
Uh-huh.
that's happening. She shouldn't be complaining about a damn thing because
Oh
she
wow.
told everybody don't go vote.
Uh-huh. I wonder how many listened. I wonder what the numeric value is to that, if any. You know what I mean?
I mean, when you got a black woman out here being the oppressor and oppressing the people,
Mm.
at what
I wonder why
cost?
she said it. That'd be a good conversation, and she's very much capable. Well, I'm sorry, I'm hanging on my blouses in my new place. God, this is so beautiful. I didn't even realize I had it, but forgot. You know, you shop so much, you forget what you
Mhm.
have. I
She likes
should.
to talk
You can
about Black
appreciate that.
history, but our
Mm-hmm.
people, when they boycotted back in the day, they boycotted. See, this little shit
Mm-hmm.
that they trying to do today, we ain't got nothing on our ancestors and the ones that had come before us because when they boycotted, they boycotted.
That's right. And let's pause right there. What is also problematic is that the fact of the matter that what they went through to set the stage for us, the civil rights movement, etc., the getting bit by dogs, hosed down, even murder, life taken, right?
Hmm.
You would think that that means something.
Oh
Those are
no.
ancestors. You would think that it means something. And so you want to praise what gets you. And Lady Nika and I respectfully disagree. I just couldn't hit her late. What gets me, Tulsa, is that how can you see poor mothering, okay, and not see the effect it has on the child? How can these people drag a mother to the ninth, okay,
Well,
inning,
listen here.
and
I'm
not
glad that you
and think
brought
it
that
won't
point up.
affect listen, and it won't affect the child. I'm almost finished.
Hmm.
And it won't affect the child. You disturb the mother, you disturb the child. And so, what
True.
occurs, Tulsa, is they get into who you like, who you
Hmm.
don't like. Yes, I said, this is me talking, not Tulsa. These are my opinions and thought processes.
Hey
You
Mel, hold
know,
on one second. Hey Mel, how
mhm,
you doing? You said TGIF, Miss Tosta. I don't know the topic,
mhm.
but just swinging through. Have a good weekend. Yes. Listen here. And Dory, actually, I want you on the show tonight. You got the
Okay.
information out the bag.
I don't have the information, Sweetie.
Get the information out the private chat.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotcha. I
yeah.
did.
So listen, I'm going to be discussing
Mhm.
because my kids are going to be going away for the weekend. But
Oh.
I'm going to be
Mm-hmm.
discussing Angelica Ross. She's a trans woman, and
Mm-hmm.
girl, it's a conversation that we need to talk about because you, as a black heterosexual woman or bisexual
Mm-hmm.
woman, you're a woman, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Biological.
Yeah, correct.
I
Mm-hmm.
want you here for this conversation
Okay.
because just like me, you having conversations, you talk, I
Mm-hmm.
talk, we're just, having a conversation and I want to
Mm-hmm.
play some stuff for you. And then
Mm-hmm.
uh I had another lie, but I really want you to participate in that.
Okay, I'll get in touch with you to get the time frame because I'm 6 hours ahead. But I'll make
Yeah,
sure I
because
want to
I'm gonna
be
be
there. I
talking about
want healthy
classes.
conversation.
It's gonna be
I
about
want healthy.
classes.
Oh, okay. Okay, and you'll give me the backstory. I'm sure give the audience the
Yeah,
backstory.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's really interesting. I'm down. I'm definitely down for it. I need that in my life. I need healthy conversations in
And
my
see,
life. Yeah.
you know what?
So.
This is what I'm on, and like, you know,
Mhm.
I believe in divine timing. It's supposed to happen when
Mhm.
it's supposed to happen. Today,
Correct.
Friday. Today is my baby's birthday.
Mhm.
And then we got the great news. You know,
Girl,
can we
Bessie,
speak on
I
that?
heard. No, first of all, job well done to you and Mr. Toast. So let's start there.
Yes,
That
thank
is
you.
that is phenomenal.
Hmm.
I was in the chat, just a steady type, and I'm all there for it. Girl, I love family structure. I do because it begets success. It
Uh-huh.
does.
Yes.
Structure in a family begets success, and it started with you two. I mean, go
Yeah.
ahead. I'm
And
overtaken by them.
you know,
Yeah.
in both parties, like their biological mother and her significant other, and me and Honey,
Mhm.
and really pushing our kids, to the sky. Like the skies, you can go past the sky. The sky ain't the damn limit. You can go out of
Mhm.
go to space.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so like I was saying, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, right?
And you know what I love about you guys, your family, is
What is
you
that?
all have learned acceptance and toleration. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
which begets a beautiful spirit. You follow where I'm coming from? No matter what the world may say about mom and dad, they love mom and dad. And that's
Mm-hmm.
going to be able to, they'll be able to take that so far in life. It's very hard to accept things, you know? And the
Yeah.
fact that things that are out of the norm are so much more beneficial, Tulsa, because
And they
it
learn Black
takes
history. And they learn Black
exactly.
history. They know
That's my whole
they
point.
know shopping Black. They know the benefits
Right.
of shopping Black.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yep.
know you know just us being an interracial married couple.
Right.
They know
Exactly.
that it wasn't acceptable years and years and years ago. So we're, like I tell them, we're the
Mm.
royal family. Queen Tulsa and the
Yes.
royal family. And that's why y'all are my royals. Y'all are
Got you.
when I start my show, hello, royal queens and kings, because you're royal. We are royal over here. We have a royal organization where I'm about sister service, going out supporting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, isn't that what a queen does? A queen gives her time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello?
Yep. That's right.
So it's not she being used and this, that, and there. No, the queen donates to charity. She gives her time,
Mm.
and she's wants world peace,
That's right.
and that's what I want,
That's right.
and that's
And that's
what
right.
that's my goal.
I'm glad you said that because now you see the reason, rhyme, and rationale of why you do what you do on here and how you
Hmm.
interact with other people. You're one of the ones that will hit anyone's link.
Yeah,
You just really will, whether they didn't cut you out or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to reiterate this. That was my frustration with you, Tulsa. Because I see a star. I know a star when I see a star.
yeah.
You know,
And you
and
know
I
what?
always told you
Sometimes
that.
it takes some of us longer because we won't bend and we won't fold and we won't, what I'm saying, sell out. I'm not interested
Mm-hmm.
in selling out. I'm not interested in going against my people. That's just something that
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do. And that the reason why some of these people have the notoriety and the support that they have is because they are sellouts. They are willing to, you know, uh go against a woman and call her out and make a place for
Mm-hmm.
people to
Mm-hmm.
disrespect her,
Yeah.
call her out her name. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in that type of environment. Why would I
Right.
create that environment for myself?
I know that's right. You create your own world, your own world peace by your action, words, and deeds. And people need to take responsibility for that. I do. I'm not
Hmm.
perfect by a long shot. I make mistakes. I get caught up in the moment, you know? And
Yeah.
that's human
And we're
nature.
human. And see,
Right.
this
They
the
say when
thing.
you get perfect, they say when you get perfect, the old folks tell me when you perfect, you go on away from here because you learned everything you needed to learn in this body.
That right.
So I
Hmm.
am far from perfect, and I make mistakes, and
They
forgiveness is
know.
for me. And then I'm still torn on, is forgiveness for me or for the other person? I think it's reciprocation.
Let me just say this. And this is what my uncle told me, and I want you to take
Yeah.
this with you.
Okay.
Without forgiveness, there is no future.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
if you want to have a future, you
Mm-hmm.
forgive, because this
Okay.
is the thing. In that same situation, don't we ask
Mhm.
God to forgive us?
Yes, we
Don't we
do.
want him to forgive us? So if he can
Yes, we
forgive
do.
us and wash us of all our sins away, why we can't
Mm-hmm.
forgive our brother or our sister for their
Yeah.
mistake?
But we know not what we do,
But
you
once
know?
you know, you do
Once you know, I
better,
go ahead
and
now.
you
You do
don't go
better.
back.
Yeah.
Then that's
You can't
you don't
tell
go
me that
step back in
humanity
that
is
shit.
bad. Right. You don't can't tell me that humanity is just that bad.
Right.
You can't tell me that because people feel, you know?
Hmm.
People feel. So you take that in consideration. Listen, I can drag to the best of them, Tulsi. Okay?
Yeah.
But when you drug Jay Wilson today, because they'll call it a drag, but you were factual. You were sincere. You were compassionate. It wasn't, just all ill intent dragging.
Right.
And it was actually it was you had that womanly touch to it. So I just wanted to point that out to you as well because that matters. You're going to be able to reach more people that way. because
Yeah.
I can everything you said was truthful. I could shake my head. I said, preach, go on and preach. And it's sad that he had such an asset in you and ruined it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because
the
you know
sad
what,
part.
really? Um, I was thinking about like, collabing with him on his morning show,
Mm-hmm.
he do his little rise because it was fun at one point in
Mm-hmm.
time. And
Mm-hmm.
then I bagged up because it was like, damn, could I really do business with this person? So I already had you know, that was my brain was already working. You already know how I am. I'm always looking for somebody to come and join the primetime mixer. But
Right, that's why we
with
get along. That's why we get along.
mhm.
Uh-huh.
And I love and we had to go through what we had to go through to show these
Yeah.
people some things like, okay, you know,
Uh-huh.
no matter what anybody said about you or who am I
Uh-huh.
to judge?
Right.
I'm gonna
Right.
love you if you had $5 in your pocket or $5 million in
Uh-huh.
your pocket.
Yeah.
It's like it wasn't that, but I feel like where we were going left was, I think, and I can say it now. I was
Uh-huh.
your PR. Remember, I said I want to
Yeah.
change your narrative of how these people are seeing you. And then when I would put
Uh-huh.
you on the spot with a tough question, you would fold. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
that's
Uh-huh.
where it was like she
Right.
ain't getting it. And so when she gets
Right.
it, then we can talk. But it's not
Uh-huh.
about embarrassing you. It's about having these real conversations and you being a
Right.
woman and standing up and saying, you know what? I didn't see it that way. Now I know I see it this way. And hey, let me go ahead and change this behavior because I don't want to be seen this way. You
Right. And
see
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate that. Oh,
And
absolutely. I appreciate it. I really do. Because you
Mhm.
saw something in me as I see something in you.
Yeah, because you was all that in a bag of chips when you had money. Clock that
I
too.
still have money.
No, I'm
Oh, when
just
I
saying when
gave
you were
money,
giving it out,
to me,
when you
yeah, when
when
I
you
was
were
giving,
giving,
oh yeah,
yeah, you
hmm
were all that a bag
hmm
of chips and oh, let me get me a trip, let me get everything
hmm
free, and
vehicles,
it was all
vehicles,
that. But
yeah.
that's how it is. And see,
And you know what? I have
this is
more
where
to
I'm going with this.
give.
Let me land right quick.
Go
That's
ahead,
why
baby.
I don't tell people my talent because I
Uh-huh.
see how they did you.
Uh-huh. 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 You know what's the sad? Thank you. I appreciate that as well. You know what the sad part about it is, King Tulsa, is that I have more to give financially now than I did then. But
But
I'm
you
tainted.
not doing
I'm
that.
tainted. Yeah, right.
You're not doing
I'm,
that because it's not that time no more. It's
no,
it's time for it's time for Dory season.
girl, I'm so blessed with opportunities. I'm just like I don't have to depend on Google to get a
Don't
paycheck
even
from
don't
reading
even say
online.
nothing. You ain't gotta say
Uh,
nothing. God got me.
whew, God
You
got
gotta
me. Yes, He
elaborate.
does.
You
Yeah,
gotta elaborate.
and I won't tell how either. I won't tell how. I'll share it with people that need to
Let
know the
people assume.
opportunities. Right. For the
Mhm,
opportunity that I had so I had to talk to you about it offline. Girl, girl, it's a blessing. And it's a
mhm.
calming blessing. It's a calming blessing. Because I know
Girl,
so
let
many
me tell
people
you
on
this.
here would love my opportunity.
You wanna know what else is so common?
What's that, sweetheart?
My bedroom, girl. I took time out,
Mm-hmm.
changed my bedroom around, baby. I didn't wipe the
Mm-hmm.
ceiling fans, clean the shower, dusted
Girl,
off my window sills and everything.
woo,
See, people don't know nothing
mm-hmm.
about that.
You ain't never the feng shui
Like,
of it all.
because
The feng
y'all
shui of
don't
I'm
see me
sitting here doing
online.
redoing my closet.
You hear me? Like,
Because
girl,
you know I'm
I'm
in two
all
homes
about
now.
I might
Mm-hmm.
have these dogs and stuff, but I'm constantly sweeping and mopping. But baby, one thing about it,
Girl,
the house has to be clean. Okay.
I done went
The
shopping over here, honey. Okay, I didn't went shopping
yeah,
over there. I cleaned too. And Simon's a neat freak. There's no need for housekeepers. But
I
honey,
know
when
that's
I
right.
tell you, okay, when I tell you, sweetheart, you know what I'm saying? It's just something I'm used to, but we'll get to that. You know, it's a bigger things to deal with. But
Oh, you know
you
what?
know,
I want to.
uh,
So your birthday? When did your birthday? Did your birthday already pass?
November.
November. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to do a well, we should do like a challenger or something for your birthday.
Okay. All right, I'm down. I'm down.
You just figure it out which way you
And we
want to
can
do.
multi-stream. We can multi-stream. That's the beauty
Mm-hmm.
of StreamYard. We can both stream on both. Simon, I do it all the time. We tested it and it works.
Uh-huh.
hmm Yeah. And I would love
Yeah,
to
we about to
meet you
make
and Mr.
YouTube
Tulsa in
fun.
person. Yeah, I would love to meet you in person.
Yeah, for real. You know, I'm having my meet and greet next year.
hmm
Meet and
Okay,
greet
and maybe
is
you'll come
official.
overseas. Yeah, if you don't have your passport, get your passport, honey. Let's go.
Yes.
So I could see
You
us at
know,
the
a
Beach Clothes
girl.
Now shopping.
Look, I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it in the States for right now. But yeah, as soon as
You can.
everything, honey, I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
doing my fizzle.
Oh, and we could vlog together. And Paris is only 2 hours away on the train, mama.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the Champs Elysees. Girl, I can see you now turning it. You will turn your about, honey.
Girl, and you know
Watch
what?
out, T.S. Madison. Watch
I'm
out,
gonna
T.S.
speak this
Madison,
into
honey.
exist. No, 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 no. It's
Yeah.
no competition. Actually,
No, I know that. I know that.
no, 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 no. I'm gonna say something. So
Mm.
actually, shout out to T.S. Madison because she did. She told me to step my ussy up, get
She
a
did.
job, get a business, you know. So and then,
Uh-huh.
Miss Madison helped me get my titties. A lot of people don't know
Okay, I
that.
respect her so much, folks. I respect that woman so much.
Yeah.
You know, I
Miss
can respect the woman that
Madison.
feels. She feels. She
I call
feels.
my
And
titties.
she shows you.
Yeah, I call my titties Madison and Hope.
Lord of mercy.
Hope
Okay, okay.
Giselle.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah,
Who
Hope
is the
Giselle.
hope?
Hope Giselle. She's a trans advocate.
Oh, awesome. See? You got purpose, honey, with the
So
knockers. I ain't mad at you.
clock it.
Okay, I can see you and Madison hanging out together too, just turning it. I would love to be with y'all too, right in the middle. One on the left arm, one on the right arm, honey.
Hmm.
Just
And you know what? And
walking down
see, but I
the
don't
Champs Elysees in
abuse.
Paris, girl.
Yeah, but I don't abuse, those they've made a name for themselves, right? You know how some people be
Correct.
like, "Oh, I know this person such and such," and want to write off their name. No. I
hmm
People are going to know Queen Tulsa. They know Madison. They know
Right.
Hope Giselle. They know all the girls, so
Mm,
I'm establishing my name and it's okay. Everything doesn't just come overnight. These
okay.
ladies have a story. It didn't happen overnight
You
for
picked up my
them.
thoughts. You picked up my thoughts. Okay. Everybody has a
Hey
story.
Sierra, how you
And your
doing, baby?
story is, hey,
She said,
and
"Hey
your
everyone."
story
Oh, she said, "Hey" to us. Hold on, let me put her comment up.
uh,
Oh, she said, "Hey
okay.
Diamond."
Hey, everyone has a story. And your
Mhm.
story is different from Maddie's, it's different for Hope. But what I adore about it and what I my takeaway is that you included,
But sis,
by
look,
calling
I
it
have
your things,
merchandise.
your knockers. Yeah, you included.
I have merchandise and mugs and stuff. Why aren't people supporting the
hmm
black business?
Girl, but they rather super chat for foolishness.
Come on now. And I want to give
Okay.
back.
And then
And see when
wonder
I
why. But hold on, Sophie, you done got me on something. You got me on my bed,
Okay,
my
I'm sorry, baby.
soapbox.
You know how we be. Go
Uh-huh.
ahead.
Okay. Oh, catch it, girl, because I'm going to throw something your
Yes.
way, girl.
We
Adjust
excited.
your
It's been a
wig.
minute.
It
It's been a
has
long
been.
time
This is
coming.
what we do. Exactly.
Clock it. Let's
Honey,
go.
you're so right, okay? And this is the
Uh-huh.
part that you have all this fabulous merchandise. When I was your moderator, I was always
You
dropping it in
pushed
the
it.
chat. I pushed it. But you know what they don't realize? And it's, yeah, supporting a black business, but a closed mouth can't get fed.
That's right.
What you put into the ether, you gonna get that. What is a
Yeah.
super chat to say something? The chat, what you write in the chat is going to be there anyway. But now
But
some
I think that
people,
they're
like I
looking
like
for
your super chats have meaning.
uh-huh.
I noticed that when I was modeling you. When you get super chatted, it's worth it because
Hmm.
it's a meaning behind it. Everybody's on one accord. I'm talking about the super chats that say, "Oh, this person's ugly," this person's a drag. They're putting that out into the ether. It's projection, and it's
Hmm.
going to return because karma, honey. I'm gonna land my plane. I keep telling people that karma is undefeated and it comes with interest.
Baby, say that one more time.
Karma is undefeated and it comes with interest. And you know what's so crazy about karma? Why it annihilates a person?
Hmm.
Because they know why it happened to them. And it doesn't have to happen to them. It can happen to their kids or someone close to them because God just wants you to see it and learn from it.
Yes.
You see, so it's going to happen. You got good karma, you got bad karma. There's a balance in everything.
Listen, we all,
You,
oh my goodness. Girl, we got
uh,
choices.
there you
And
go.
we're gonna have to do a segment together because girl,
Okay.
when I tell you, because listen, I wanna bring these out. So some
Mm-hmm.
choices. I'm glad you brought that up. So we got the free will, we got
Mm-hmm.
a conscious choice, we got an unconscious choice, then we
Mm-hmm.
got our conscious, it meets resistance.
Yeah.
Then we got a fear-based choice. Then we
Mm-hmm.
got a deal-making choice. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of choices out here.
And they all count. They all count. None is less than the other. They all
And
count.
when I tell you I've been over here working, when I'm
Mm-hmm.
not, man, I've been over here working.
Mm-hmm.
This I
It's
want to
called
have this
passion.
conversation, and you would be the perfect one to have this conversation with.
Okay. Thank you.
Because
I
we
appreciate
bounce off
that.
each other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And this has been a respectful conversation. No one's interrupting each other. We're both making our points and agreeing slightly. I mean, agreeing a lot and
Hmm.
slightly not agreeing. But
Hmm.
we're able to expound so the other one at least understands.
Yeah. And
You
it's not
know,
even about, who's right, who's wrong.
right?
This is just adulting, and
Conversation.
we got to bring this back to YouTube. And if it has to be us, then it's just going to be us.
Yeah.
If we have
And
to
total,
start
I'm
off
gonna
with just
right.
5 and 6 people, then that's what we have to start off with, but it's going
That's
to grow.
right. It's gonna grow, and we're doing it from our soul, so it's not gonna do anything but grow because people need that. You know, they need to learn from our experiences. It's a foolish person that says, "Oh, I want to learn from my own experience." If I tell you it's a pit bull over there that's going to tear you up, only a fool will go and say, I need to learn from my own experience. Let me go over there and get ate up. I'm telling you that that's what's going to happen. I have you have some semblance of trust in me because you're listening, okay?
Mhm.
And I'm telling you that that's going to occur. Why would you want to learn from your own experience? Only a fool does that. So there's a lot of things that we are raised cliche wise that the cycle needs to be broken.
Well, you
You
know
know?
what? Keep this out. I
Mm-hmm.
want you to get into this.
Mm-hmm.
A wise man can play a fool. A fool can't play a wise man.
Hey, come on now. Come on now. It's impossible.
And that goes over a lot of people's head. When people be out here, you're thinking that you're getting over on somebody.
Uh,
It goes back to choices. If you do people right gonna come back to you.
that's right.
You
That
know,
karma we talking
and guess
about.
what?
And,
It's
mhm,
somebody wrong you. It's okay. Forgive
mm,
them
mm,
and let that shit go.
and move on.
Yeah. Don't hold
And
on
move
to
on.
it because they didn't moved on with their life. They
Right.
gonna go
That's
and
right.
get a good night's rest of sleep.
Exactly. And you know, it was something you said when we were talking of just I was gonna say when you're expounding on forgiveness, things like that. It was something I was gonna say and it slipped my mind, so I'll save it for another time. But I want to say is that these are what I like to do on my channel and have adult conversation, and to be able to learn. I don't want to waste my time on the internet, because you can learn from a child.
Yeah.
But it's that ego. It's the
Listen,
ego.
it's very clear.
Hmm.
My daughter just got a damn full ride scholarship,
Woo.
$325,000 worth, 4 years
Son.
to the
Yes.
prestige colleges like Yale University and things like that.
Mm.
Yes,
Wow. A woman
a woman.
from Tulsa, Oklahoma, honey.
Hmm.
Wow. That speaks volumes and has the wherewithal and the life experiences to
Listen,
go
we're minutes
and
away.
truly assimilate. To truly
Mhm.
assimilate, that's a difference, Tulsa. You
Listen,
have to be able to assimilate.
I'm a descendant. We are 3
Hmm.
minutes away from Greenwood. This is where our
Mm.
home is.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. You talking about a
You know that
Caucasian
band?
young
You
lady?
know the Gap band? I stay off of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Archer.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
stay
Oh, you
off
said
of
Archer,
Archer
Archer, Greenwood, and
and
wait,
Pine.
and Pine. Yeah, that's my girl. That's
I
where you
stay
stay
off of
at.
Archer.
I've been over there.
This is
I've been over there.
history.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've been. Go love me some Gap Band.
So guess
I've been right
what,
over there. I know exactly where you are.
sister? I'm walking in my purpose.
Yeah, it's Greenwood, Apache, and Prime, right?
Oh, you know about Apache? What you know about Apache, child?
I've been over there. I love me some Gap
Child.
Band. I love me some Gap Band. I ain't on here faking with you,
Girl,
girl.
girl, well, you
Yes.
know, they done changed up a lot of North Tulsa. Like the development is amazing. You know, we
Uh,
have a black mayor, and as soon
uh,
as I get some wheels up under me, because we're working with one car right now because we're trying to decide
yeah,
on the next one. But as soon
yeah.
as I get some wheels and availability, I'm gonna be, out there, boots on the ground.
Oh, that'd be so great.
Serious.
And your meet and greet could be so beneficial to learning history. It's
Yeah.
a difference when you can touch history.
Yes.
You get a
And y'all,
whole
and
like I.
listen,
Mm,
we're gonna get it to where y'all can do the tour. Y'all can do the
mm-hmm.
tour through the museum. Y'all can see some artwork and things like that. Y'all
Yeah.
can see history, and y'all can
I
go
was in.
into the
Mm,
building that they attacked.
honey, let me tell you this why I am so adamant about what I said when I said we can touch history and about you really doing this that way because I was in St. Lucia vacating, right?
Hmm.
Having a vacation, not vacating, or vacating distress.
Right,
So,
right, right.
right, right.
You was getting
And so,
you was living life.
exactly, life was life thing. I needed to get away. And I
Yeah.
stayed in this hotel in between two mountains. But the purpose is that I was able to go horseback riding through a volcano, through a volcano, Tulsa, and go see a French slave quarter, honey. Do you hear me? When you walk in there, the nostalgia of it all, they changed absolutely nothing. So instead of sitting on TV, I was thinking you could feel the spirits. So
Yeah.
you could feel the spirit, honey, of those slaves and what they went through on daily living. I mean, they
Hmm.
didn't change anything. They kept it as is. Girl, you are because I'm an open vessel, so I
Listen,
could feel things.
I actually worked in a building that was attacked, right? And when I tell
Okay,
you, so
yeah.
I was like scrubbing the floors and stuff like that in the bathroom and stuff.
Mhm,
But no, it
mhm.
was a very heavy presence. It was a very
Yeah.
heavy presence. I felt all the ancestors around. Um,
Mm.
and they were just feeding me knowledge as I was in there. And
Mhm.
you know, everything happens for a reason and they are working. They're always around me. So when
Always
people
around.
be on that
Mhm.
BS, I don't be worried because I already know that it's
Mhm.
heavy. And,
Mhm.
my ancestors show me like stuff
Mhm.
happen and I'm just okay. But I just keep minding my business. But I'm just not a girl that you want to play with. You know,
There you
I
go.
mean, I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Uh,
nosy hoe came
mhm.
at me, okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
and was making all this money, and then guess what?
Mhm.
Nicki Minaj got her ass right up off this internet,
Ooh.
and I'm still here.
Mhm. That's right. You still here. That's what counts. And I want to say, I'm glad that you can appreciate the ancestors because I always say on my channel, on my community board, my ancestors, my God, don't play about me.
Baby,
And,
at all.
and when they do me wrong, girl, it happens so fast. That karma. I said,
Mhm.
hate to be you. Hope you learn from it because it didn't touch me. People think they can break your spirit. They don't know who made your spirit. They don't know
They don't
God.
know which. They don't know what God brought you
Right,
from.
right. That's my point. They don't know God because they did. They know we were all children of God
Hmm.
and have God
Some of
within
us go a
us.
different way.
Uh
Some
huh.
choose different paths. Some get into different things.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
they go away. But
Right.
and it's free choice, free will. God is, but He's a
Mhm.
jealous God. That's one thing I
Yes, He
can
is.
say.
Could know God before me.
That part.
Mhm.
And
That's
God
right.
told me to never put my trust in man. I
That's
always put
right.
it in Him.
You're right. He won't let you down.
Man
You
don't give
know
me,
that's been proven to you.
huh?
He done proved it to you. Man will
Hmm.
let you down. Man will try to hurt you. Okay, but when you got your full trust
It's a
in God,
bargain with
it's
man. It's a
that's right.
bargain with man. I got a
Mm-hmm.
bargain to level up when God already told me that everything was mine. Just ask
Mm-hmm.
for it.
In my
God
father's house,
already
there are
told
many
me
mansions. In my
I can
father's
do
house, there are many
all
mansions,
things
son.
through Christ who strengthens
Well,
me.
amen. Amen. You know,
So
half
what
the
am
people
I?
don't understand he was Jesus the Christ. What does
Come on
Christ
now.
mean? That means the wisdom, knowledge, and power of God. He wasn't Jesus Christ, Jesus the Christ.
But guess
Okay?
what? Let's throw this out there.
Yeah,
God knew me before I was even formed in my mother's womb.
sure did. Sure did. Hmm. You put your trust in him, you can't go wrong. Life is going to be learning lessons. You will make mistakes. And a wise person learns from. I know what it was. You came back to me. You're talking about perception and talking about forgiveness, etc., and how people display certain things. I was also raised, so I'm leave you with this, okay? When you see two people arguing or an altercation, you don't know who the ignorant one is until one of them opens their mouth. You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
You don't know who the
Yeah.
ignorant one is until one of them opens their mouth. That's how you know.
Well, I mean, when you see them arguing, I can't, you can't distinguish who the fool is because they're both being
Uh huh.
foolish.
Right, but it could be one that is protecting themselves. Whatever. But I'm just saying, you have a wise person and you have a foolish person. You don't know who it is until they open their mouth. All of it looks the same, and that goes back to
Oh, looks can be
words
deceiving.
matter. Looks
Hmm.
exactly, and words matter, and looks can be deceiving. Exactly. So it takes someone that's able to assess a situation in real time, and that's what I do. In social media, I assess it in real time. They call me a flip flopper. No, I'm not a flip flopper at all. I go on the best information. I make my decisions like everybody else on the best information at that time. Things change. It's called adjusting. Then Lemon came on my platform, honey. So, Tori, you're so fake. Tori, you're so fake. And we got to having a conversation. You're not loyal to anyone. You're not loyal to yourself. You're not loyal to anyone.
Uh-oh, your audio went out.
These people want you to have undying loyalty to them, and you don't know them. So the loyalty is huge to me. Did
You know
you
what?
see?
Well, it's because it's a culture on here where you go along, you
Uh,
get along, you let people talk crazy to you, and you just accept it. I mean, TMO is a
yeah.
prime example of that. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, yeah.
And can't
Yeah.
nobody walk over me. I'm not apologetically. I mean, I'm not apologetic about that.
Not to your foolishness. I'm not. You're not going to walk over me. That's why the only problem I had with Ness is that she was not going to disrespect me, and I meant that.
Well, let's just keep it. Let's just keep it on Mr. Wilson, child. Because
Yeah.
I
Let's go
was
back to
actually
that.
going
Like,
to
'cause
say this because
yeah.
Mr. Wilson decided to go after her. And this was my thing, and we were talking about it earlier. At least
Mm-hmm.
the child is in a safe place. At least she just didn't go and let a friend uh watch the child or something like that. So at least her child is like with a family member. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Because
sir,
Jay
I
was trying to
understand where you're
go at her
coming from.
parenting. But listen,
Mm,
Some
Mm-hmm.
people just, not all, not all. Some people aren't fit to be parents. Have you watched the news lately? This man that
Yeah,
went and threw
have.
his child in the damn river. Have you not seen
Mm.
the news? Like some people, and I'm not saying that
Mm-hmm.
this is her case, but some people, if they say that I can't, I respect you for that. I
Right, and I get
respect you
that.
for it because I rather that baby be in someone else's care rather than being in yours. You have a mental breakdown, and then boom, you have a we don't.
I agree. I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying?
And especially with being on psychiatric medicines and self medicating and a history of drug abuse. So I can understand what you're saying. He's better off. My thing is
Sparing a
people that
life.
live
I
in
just call it you. We
people that
spared
live,
that
but let me
baby's
finish real
life.
quick. Exactly. And people that live in glass houses can't throw stones. So unfortunately, she's continuously throwing stones. And everyone else is a
I
loser
don't
and
know, but
you know,
Dory,
yeah.
let's respectfully. I don't know nothing about that. I don't want to get into gossip. I just want to
But
stick
no,
to
no,
the
no, no, no.
fact.
I'm saying that's a drag. That's a drag. You know, you're a loser. You're this. You're that. You're this.
Well, we're
So
not.
people
She
just
not in
in
it.
turn.
No, sis. What's the
Mm-hmm.
title?
Is what Wilson. Let's stick back to him because I can go on and
Let's
on
stick
about
to the
this.
Wilson.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it was
I don't.
him. You made some really valid points when you said I noticed. I went up there because I noticed you had a bad day. I've never heard anybody
Mhm.
say that. I noticed that you owed me money, and because of your reputation is why you pay me, not from the kindness of your heart. And I didn't let that slide because that's business. You see all those
Mhm.
what
See you
that
picking it
shows,
up.
Charleston.
Okay. Okay. You
What that
following me?
shows mhm, is that you went over there with a purpose. Period.
Mhm.
With a purpose. So it may look like I'm talking about nothing, okay, of any substance. But no, that means you're aware of what you were doing the whole time. So, and hey, that goes to me because I'm over there hollering, okay, Tulsa, go where you want to go,
That's why I
but that
said
man,
a
mm-hmm,
wise man can play a fool. A fool can't
mm-hmm,
play a wise man.
yeah, yeah,
So it was promotion. It was to be
uh-huh,
seen. It was a broader audience.
correct,
It
yep,
was whenever I just wanted to dabble into what he likes, which is
mm-hmm,
being messy. I
mm-hmm,
then drug Lady Nika for
mm-hmm,
his
mm-hmm.
pleasure.
Oh, okay, okay. So it all made sense to you, and that's all it needed to make sense to
Because
legit,
where else was I gonna do that at? You know what I'm
right?
saying?
And a platform where you'll get heard.
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense. But that's the thing, it's always the after effect of things. But I'm glad, not but however, I'm glad we had a chance to have this
Because he
conversation
was still
because,
getting his AdSense check. I mean, I needed
yeah,
to get my traction. I mean, that was free
hmm
promotion. You know what I'm saying? It was a
yeah,
give situation, you know?
hmm and it's a beauty
But I
that you
was
were
just
able
strategic
to
with
get
mine.
away. Yeah, because that Tommy Castro, he can't get around that. He's complicit. He's
Oh,
complicit.
he was trying to bait and call um them and try to talk about them earlier, but nobody had come up on the panel. Vivian ended up
Mm.
rolling up. Vivian
Oh
ended up rolling up.
Lord.
They were both in their cars, child, looking like two meatballs.
Mm-mm.
Sweating.
I said to meatballs. Girl,
Sweating.
what was he said that the reason why he fell out with you because he swears like with me she had 5 days to hit my panel or to call me on the phone. I was not doing none of the sorts.
Well,
Okay,
see,
because when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. But he said you said something about you used the death of someone's family member to promote your own presence.
yeah, he said that I was using Vivian's mom for content. No, what I had asked him was, I said,
Mm-hmm.
well, I was on my live. Real Mama Fifi had come over. She had come up, and
Mm-hmm.
I was, I had asked about, no, I was telling her that he didn't go to Vivian's mom funeral. And I said that I had a problem with that. I mean, you saying that people are 1099s, but this is your ride or die. This is your ride or live. And she's always there. She can bring herself up, bring herself down, take people out to chat, but you didn't find the time to make it to her mom's funeral. I had a problem with
Oh
that. And
wow.
how much a friend are
Uh-huh.
you?
Right.
Like,
And
girl,
that's supposed to
like,
be your
I
ride or
don't,
die? You can go
girl,
everywhere
she
else you want
died.
to go. Don't say
The
you don't
mama
mind
died
travel.
and he rode right the hell on off. He got on
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
and he drove off.
Wow. He did not go to that woman's mama funeral. Somebody they
No.
promoted on he allowed Vivian to be on his channel getting pajamas and things from the rider list for the mama.
Put some
You
pajamas. Oh,
know?
so they did it. So they did that.
That was while the woman was alive.
Oh, while she was alive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But see,
Vivian would
this
get
is the
on there
thing.
and say, Mama need this, Mama need that, Mama need this.
Wait a minute now. So mama needs some pajamas. Didn't one mama getting a check?
Right, isn't she getting the check? And
Why
where's the
would
family support? Because Mama needed, and he allowed Vivian. I kid you not, allow these people. He
they keep
allowed
saying that
Vivian.
Pastor was at the Pride Parade? Baby, listen. While they was marching
Girl,
grandma's body
see,
down, honey, he was marching and sashaying right down the sidewalk, honey,
okay, with his
looking for
red
some
dress on,
peen.
honey, with his red dress
Uh-huh.
on,
With a
child. He
splat.
need to, right,
Hmm.
and he done resurrected Ernest, his hair weave, honey.
Girl, he told me
Child,
he had to work, but baby, he was at the Pride Parade. Baby, give me those time stamps.
thank you. And he worked Uber, so you couldn't have drove to the south where she's at. You drive every day for a
Yeah.
living. So that y'all can't say you don't have stamina, honey.
Y'all send me
Okay.
that tea. Send me that tea.
Girl.
This man said that. Listen, that's what he told. He got mad at me. He was like, I had to work. And I'm like, okay, so like you can take off like PTO. This is like a death in the family. Like y'all
PTO, he
are
worked for
family.
Uber. That man is a 1099 in everything he does, even down
He
to the
could have
damn
went
Planet
there and did
Oregon.
Uber after the funeral if he felt like he was
He
gonna
could
miss
have
them
used.
going.
I'm sure it was passengers on the way to North Carolina. I'm
Right.
sure that he could have picked up some passengers going in his direction. He didn't have
Child.
to, because she's a flunky. He doesn't have respect for her. Oh, they make this whole
So he
story
was
up
at the
about me.
pride. Oh, he was at
Yeah,
the
he
pride.
wanted me to be in Vivian's place, and it wasn't going to happen. Why do you think he was so pressed for me to call him on the phone?
Yeah.
He made a big stink about it, and
Oh,
watches
girl,
my
that's why
commentary,
he
still
got
upset.
mad. When I asked
Mhm.
him, he was like, "Bitch, now you knew I was at pride."
Okay. That's what I'm trying to
Oh.
tell you. You knew too much. I know the man. I've met him and Mark.
Oh.
Vivian's never met Mark. His most prized possession is Mark. I met the man. Both of
Oh. Oh, I'm glad. Listen here, girl. Girl, is
them.
you in my head right now?
Girl, I sure laugh.
Girl, give me more. I mean, listen here, me, you're gonna have to talk on the back end because I need to figure
Yes.
out. Because listen here, I need to start up a campaign where these gay men need to leave these straight men alone. Leave these women men alone. Stop trying to befriend
Okay.
these women to take their man. We need
Okay.
to do a campaign. Do you want to do a campaign with me?
I
Because
sure do.
listen,
Anything I
that
love in the
bothers
content,
me.
baby.
No, sister, that bothers me deeply in my soul.
So think
And
about it.
that's male
Vivian's
or
never
female.
met. Tracy met Mark by happenstance through which she worked. I met the man. I was involved. Look how secretive Jay Wilson is. You'll get a peek of Mark around the corner, a peek here, a peek there. I keep
Yeah,
telling y'all, I'm the only person Jay Wilson put up on his community wall to prove that I
sister.
was a beautiful woman. I am beautiful. I make AI look good. They gotta stop playing with me.
Sister, put your number in the bag.
I will, bro. Hold on. I had changed it since I came
Put it
over to
right
London. Hold on,
now.
bro. Yeah,
I
stay right there.
changed
I'm gonna go
mine
get it.
too.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So,
Yeah, we need
that's
to get
the
down.
thing.
I need to get down to the bottom of this. Cause this
Girl,
man
you
is
gonna
over
learn.
here. Yeah, he trying to tell me that I'm this, that, and the third. And child, I got everything that he want, child. And this is what I wanted
Yes.
to tell him, baby. You over there in that 1970s ranch style home
Molly,
that's about to need some
girl,
renovations. Come
couldn't
on, that's
afford.
about to
No,
need
here you
some
go.
renovations.
So, sir, I can tell you one thing you have is insurance on your appliances.
Girl,
You are home.
yes.
He house poor. House poor. Think about it. You begging for a water cooler. You think that's cute. No,
Ooh,
what it shows is that you don't have any insurance.
he had
And you are
hard
house
water.
poor.
He,
Girl, and think
he
it's
had hard
cute.
water. Listen here,
It
but
show
this
you
is
how he
my
was
thing.
raised. How he was raised, girl. Hold on, let me get this number for you, boo. Hold on.
Okay,
Keep
but
talking. I
no,
can
girl,
hear you.
this
I can
is
hear you,
about
babe.
living beyond your means. See, when you out here
That
living
part.
beyond your means, you got a whole
Hmm.
man that's running up in your butt, and you got to come
Hmm.
out here and ask somebody for something.
Hmm. And let King Roman tell it. He taking care of him.
Girl, my engine done locked up. Have y'all heard me ask y'all for anything? Now listen here,
Nope.
when it comes to that down payment, I might have to ask y'all for something. But right now,
Yeah, and
am I
that's
asking y'all
okay.
for anything?
But that's okay. But that's serious things that you're going out. It's a closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a difference, sweetheart. Is what I'm explaining to you. But when you are a braggadocious person, you're not braggadocious. He is very braggadocious. Okay? And so
Mm-hmm.
that goes to show you that you are house poor. You got all that in the house. It's all that's your claim to fame, your achievement. And that was bought with the church's credentials, not even yours, boo.
Come on now.
Okay? Mr. and Mrs. Toaster, they got their houses on their own merits and their hard work.
There
You
you
needed
go.
the San Antonio Mass Choir to help you acquire your home.
He needed the
Don't
who?
do me. The San Antonio Mass Choir, we saw it in black and white, boo. We saw it in black and white. Okay, Five Bay been busted open years ago. Okay, let's call a thing
Mm-hmm.
a thing here. Stop
But let's
playing with
call
the
a thing a
people.
thing. He hates
Mhm.
women. That man hates
Oh
women.
yeah. Oh, I did a whole live stream on him, talk about misogyny. It's like he's
Hmm.
mad at his mother. He hates women.
Yes.
He
Somebody
called
did him
properly
wrong.
bona fide a Baptist bulldagger. He sure did.
He
He
called
sure
who?
did. Properly bona fide a Baptist bulldagger and said he'll do it again. He'll do it
And see,
again. He sure it was a big thing. Yeah, it was a big thing. But it's
but listen,
misogynistic. I studied it. I did a live stream on it. That's why I was
but
always so
sis,
protective of you over there. But you like me, you can't tell us nothing, and that's fine. You
no,
know, that's
we're
fine.
warriors. We are warriors. Like
Yeah.
we, you know,
Hmm.
warriors. We good. I
Yeah,
like
but
to
it
get
came
out
from a
there.
good place.
No,
Yeah, it
I
came
like
from
to
a good
fight. I like to
place.
fight on my own. Like when I would be on
Uh huh.
panels, and I remember YouTube
Yeah,
cameras was like, "Oh no, y'all dogpiling." No, let them dogpile on me because I got all they asses off of me one by motherfucking one.
that part. That part. That part. Okay,
I
and
got it.
enjoy doing it. And
Yeah, I
enjoy
got it.
doing it. You got okay. I enjoy doing it. You see, that's the
Look,
difference.
that's why I always ask people, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
Exactly.
Listen here,
You sure you want to do this?
I have to get
You do
ODS
ask
up off of
that.
me. I
Lord
have to get
mercy.
ODS up off of me, bitch. You better bag up, bag up. Okay, this ain't what you want.
So
Call
that,
that PO.
mhm,
He gon' and like I
right.
told him, you gonna call that PO. Tell him to call. Tell him I first of all, tell him I said hi, how he's doing, and then tell him to call
Girl,
me.
you be killing me with that. I be laughing. And they just get so mad it takes the wind out of their sails because no one's tripping. No one's tripping. No one's tripping. Okay? And that's
Right.
the thing. You got so many people on here, honey, that's trying to
Listen,
put up a fraud, perpetrating
that
a
part.
fraud, girl. I
And
ain't
I
got
already
time
told
for
him. I had already alerted my PO. I was like, listen, I'm a content creator. People like to do this and they like to do that and this, that, and the third. He said, okay,
it.
I'll be waiting on him.
Jay Dunn does the
That's
same
why I
thing, girl.
tell him.
Jay Dunn will go ahead and call
Yeah,
him.
that's why I said call him and tell him I said
Mhm.
hi, and then he tell him to call me. Right when you get off the
Girl,
phone
you
with
even
them.
have live stream, honey. You live stream going to the PL.
There
Okay,
you
ain't no
go.
shame in your game. They can't hurt you
What you
with their
thought?
perception.
This
Honey,
is
hustle
my
money down.
story.
Thank you.
This is my story. This is my journey. And I want y'all to watch me because I don't let my situation determine
Uh-huh.
how I feel or how I'm going to act. You know, it is what it is. I got to
Uh-huh.
take it with what it is. This is an assignment.
There you go. It's called
Some of
journalism.
y'all don't even listen to the Lord. The Lord be telling you what you need to do, and then we just
Mhm.
act like we don't know what we. No, I'm ignore it. I'm
Right.
ignore it. Then
And
when
Tulsa, they
something
don't
happened, then you
understand
get to
that
thinking.
you and I, I'm sorry, I was just so happy to
Oh, you
tell you
good, baby?
this. They don't understand that you and I are journalists. We
Absolutely.
assume different personalities to get the job done.
Hello.
They don't get that.
You cooking?
Okay?
You cooking?
Investigative reporters. You know, they have to understand journalism. They just want here talking willy nilly, professing who they are and are not. You see where I'm coming from? You and
Hmm.
I are in the media for real. We are two journalists, okay? The same way they
Period.
can't understand why you and I are here right now because this was the plan. This was God's plan.
There you go.
You can't, it's something that we have together that we can be on here for over an hour just kicking mad science, you know? And
Yeah.
so that's the part that they don't get with you and I is that we are journalists. We have a background in what we do on a daily basis,
Hmm.
So, I just wanted to
And
put
we're
that out
passionate. You know, we're
there. Mm-hmm.
passionate about certain
What?
things. We love a good breakdown. We love to, like research,
Mm-hmm.
what's really going on. How can we help? And I think that
Exactly.
was what you were doing back in the day when people took advantage of you. But it's so
Okay.
interesting because they like to brag about all that money, but what they got to show for it. I'll wait.
Nothing. Nothing. I think someone bought rugs with it, girl. I have no clue. It didn't hurt my bottom line.
But
Matter of
guess
fact, I've
what?
been blessed seven. I've been blessed sevenfold.
But guess what?
Uh
You're
huh.
still here. You're still
Yeah.
comfortable. They talking about what
Ooh.
you did.
Yeah. Because darkness can never understand light. It just can't, and that light
But
blinds them.
and some people, and this is what I've noticed with that the sector is
Yeah.
they love to stay in the past. They don't want to do nothing new. I'm like, who's taking a trip? Who's doing a meet and greet? But they said
I
James
can't
is
gossip
doing a meet
about
and greet.
people. Yeah, he is. That's gonna be fun. I'm just not
Yeah.
my forte.
I pray
But
that it's a great turnout and everybody
me
has
too.
has the much fun as they want.
Right.
I'm
You
like,
know what
baby,
these
I,
people?
I can't go. I
Uh,
was gonna go, but I'm like, I can't go. I'd rather just go to like an event or something like when I'm off, that
yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Just in
I
case
would have
somebody
wanted to go
wanna
too.
get cute. Okay.
That's the part that's not my forte. James, I can hang with James. James is funny to me. You know what I'm saying? He has
Uh-huh.
the energy for me. James has the energy for me. Like our drag was just innocent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It didn't get dark at all. It was
And
an
that's the
innocent
thing,
drag.
like it's nothing personal. Like, girl,
Yeah,
I
it's
will
nothing
read you up and down.
personal.
And
Right.
this is just is not nothing personal. It's just what
It was comedy. It was
it was right
comedy. It's
here.
comedic journalism.
They be
You
taking
know?
it too personal. I'd be like,
Mm.
man, like, damn, we can't even
Uh,
play.
I sleep good at night. I sleep good at night. And Jay Wilson is so predictable, honey. You can tell what
Yes,
his commentary is going to be about. I
yes,
mean, it was
and
a mess. And to see him up on Lemon's platform,
mm-mm-mm.
honey, you and I need to do a show together, honey. We need to get the graphics and
Listen,
everything
we
because
gonna work.
we're paying and
Listen,
calling.
we about to work it back up. The besties are back. Okay,
Mm-hmm. There you go. Back to your back. Yeah.
the besties are
Mm-hmm.
back. Get into it. Everybody, let them know.
Honey,
Dosa is definitely back, sweeties.
you ain't never lied.
Hmm.
And
I
shout out
think
to
that
the finesses for that name.
we should just call ourselves the besties. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Zosa. Mm-hmm. The besties. Yeah, the besties. Let's
Hmm.
coin our name. Mm-hmm. Because we really, yeah, this is an excellent conversation full of energy, intellect, enlightenment, with a little bit of roasting and gagging. You
And
know,
guess what? We
it's
both
cool.
saw each other. Clock that tea.
Hmm. That part. You came
Clock
out
that
live
tea.
today. You said woo. You said woo. Because I was letting it be known, honey. You hear me? This is
Hmm.
entertainment purposes only. Do not get it messed up. Because I just be sitting back gagging at the
Hmm.
way they break the law.
How many back down memory lanes do we have to go? You know?
Girl.
Woo.
Exactly. And I'm sorry, Tulsa, not sorry. Sweetheart, I cannot sit up here and gossip all day long. So much as I'm doing
Girl,
production content about somebody else's life online. I got better
baby,
things to do.
listen here. I'm gonna do this skit this weekend.
Okay.
It's going to work with Jay Wilson.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Run it past me, honey. I'll be a great editor, honey.
Listen,
I
I
would be
want you
a
to be
great editor.
Vivian. I want you to be
Mhm.
Vivian.
Okay, baby. We had done that back in the day. OB section, me, Deanna, Urban, and Miss Gina Queen of Talks, girl.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that inside, knowledge that I could encompass embody their personality. Lord have mercy.
Hmm.
Lord have mercy. You should do it in a phased approach too. You know what I'm
Baby,
saying? Yeah,
going
just
to work
going to
with
work
Jay
one time.
Wilson. A
And you heard it
parody.
first. And you heard it first here on the Queen Tulsa Show with the Warriors.
Absolutely. So y'all get ready.
Mm,
I need some McDonald money. I need some lunch money. Okay. Yes,
absolutely.
because I want to get
So you gotta
breakfast.
make you gotta
Y'all
make
know the
that card
routine.
decline. That
Uh
card
huh.
decline. So you definitely need some help.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
that's gonna be
yes.
good. Oh, I hope you put on this because you come on camera. I'm gonna start coming on camera. Just not right now. Wait till I get situated in my homes,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna come on camera. I will be vlogging my trip stuff.
Oh mama,
So I do have
I'm
that.
going on camera, honey.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, you gotta put the. Oh, you're so tiny. You can put on the fat
Hmm. Hmm. Listen, I already
suit.
got my cotton ready, honey. The
Tell me why
cotton is
I
ready.
already know. Girl, I can see your house where you ever laid out that garage. Girl, turn that garage into a daggone organ, honey. He was sitting so far back from that damn church. And you being a journalist, girl, just go over you watch some things, girl. Get it fresh. Turn that damn desk into an organ, honey. And you do the props. You do the props so you can make that, you know what I mean? So people know what you're doing. Shotty was scared as shit when Tracy was coming up to
Oh
that
my god!
church.
Did you see QB's
Woo!
review? Girl,
Yes.
he had me dying.
If you have
When
it,
he
send
was
it to
throwing
me
that
again, so
wrist.
I could. Yes, if you have it, girl, send it to me again, child, because Kimmy puts out so much content. Yeah, he had my link like a month and a half ago, child. That's my baby. That's cousin. That's
Well,
cousin. Well,
he
girl,
had
I done had
me
a
rolling.
wonderful time.
Yes, thank you for
When
coming by. We time just passed. We almost to 2 hours, child. Okay.
girl, whew, good conversation,
Yeah.
honey. Good conversation. Well, Dolphin's back without going anywhere, as you all can
Mhm.
see. And it was so crazy when they thought we was at odds. We was like, hey, Dusty.
Hey.
Every time we hit a
Uh-huh.
link,
And
back,
they was mad
we
about
still
it.
mm, they couldn't take that. We stay turning on the airways. But that's
Period.
journalism for you. Okay?
But
So
listen, I
yeah,
want you
I'll
by
get with you on
tonight
the
for
back end.
real.
Okay,
Oh,
what
girl,
time? What time?
uh, girl, I'm on the phone that I'm supposed to be going live on. It's a butterfly right
Just text
here.
me. Oh, beautiful. That's
We're in the
symbolic.
butterfly
I
lounge.
love butterflies. I love butterflies. My favorite. I have tattoos of butterflies. And think about having my wedding in a butterfly museum. It's outdoors. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna get you some butterflies so you can release.
Thank you, because that's what we're doing. It's a whole museum. It's so beautiful. So I have
Yeah.
three locations. A castle is one of them, the Butterfly Museum, and then on a yacht. So I'm not sure. We're gonna get it all together.
Oh, those are
Yeah,
some
that's
big
why I said I would love for
choices.
you to be there. I would love for you to be there, and it's not. And
And
I
you
think
know
you
what?
have
We
time
should
to get
plan it. Listen, we should plan it. We should stream on both channels and
there.
plan your wedding. You know, the
That would be
cake
so
and
great. Oh, I
our
need help. I need
the
help.
bridesmaid. Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I need help. I
But
was even
everybody
thinking
needs to
about
watch
just
us
doing.
do this, you know? It's
Yeah.
content.
Oh my God, you'd be such an asset and so beneficial,
Oh,
stressful.
I'm the matron of honor. I'm already married.
Yes, right. All
Yeah.
right, well, let's go. Let's go. And I yeah, come from
Okay.
good heart and a good space. I appreciate that. Okay, sweetheart, I'm gonna
So, girl,
go and do
drop
some
on
things for this
down. I'm going to
man.
mod you up so you
Yeah.
could drop your channel.
Okay, and likewise. Okay, baby.
Okay, boo.
Okay. All right. Talk to you soon. You can reach me
Okay,
on the
talk to you
back end. So
soon.
you can just text me the time frame so I can be
Okay, I will.
there. Okay. Bye now. Thank you for
All right.
having me.
You welcome, boo.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Later. All right, y'all. So that was my bestie. We back together. She gonna be a mod over here. I'm gonna be a mod at her channel. And we are going to get into some things. Okay. Let's pick back up where we left off, honey, on our journalism and talking about things that matter, you know? Things that matter. Okay, she gotta come back in here and drop her channel. Yes, honey. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Actually, did she type in here? Okay, I can just do it right here. All right. All right, sis is the moderator. All right, drop your link to your channel. So Bestie is back. She's about to drop her channel in the chat. You guys need to go ahead and hit her go ahead and give her support. Let me see. You said thank you. I will drop. Okay, hold on. Oh, actually, I can drop it. Hold on. So there she is. She's Bougieville. And we're going to be planning her wedding and the venues and the cake and, things like that. And we want you guys to be a part of it. So you guys just need to come on by and just take a watch. We're back and we will be going live on both of our channels going forward. All right. So I will see you guys in a minute. If y'all got some tea, you want to stay anonymous, email it to me and put stay anonymous in the subject. And that way I can have my information, my receipts. Okay. So when it's time to come back on and read the girls, I got my anonymous tips. You can stay anonymous. Hey, Mary Williams, how you doing? How you doing? Listen here, I'm fabulous. And listen here, speaking of Miss Wendy Williams is amazing. Don't read the headlines. Miss Thing is doing good. She's got Joe Topakino on the case. That is ASAP Rocky's attorney. Listen here, don't believe the hype. Miss Wendy Williams will be released. Okay, so get into that. All right. So that is your daily recap. The besties are back. Hashtag the besties. Okay. It's the besties. We are out here and we are about to turn it up. We're back. Get ready. So long.